Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing very well today. So if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie Jade. I post videos over here at least 3 times a week. I've got a vlogging channel and I upload daily on TikTok too. So in today's video, we're going to be unboxing April's budget box from P.Louise. So every month she has a subscription box come out and she releases them the last day of every month for the next month. So April's subscription box arrived today and I am so excited to show you what's inside it. I just want to jump straight into this video. So I hope you enjoy this. If you do, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, leave me a lovely little comment, and please do subscribe to my channel for more content just like this. Without further ado, let's get started. So this is actually my first budget box I bought from P.Louise. I wanted to buy them for quite a while now and I just haven't got round to it because I've not really been able to afford it. It is £30 a month for the box and you're guaranteed to make your money back. I think you're guaranteed to have like £60 worth of products, I think it is. So it is a really good deal and I wanted one for a while, and then for this month, for April's, they teased the blush palette in there and I was like, if that is in there, I need that box, like I need it so bad. So I went for it, I bought it. I've done it as a monthly subscription. I may cancel it just financially, it's not that easy, but I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm just so excited. So this is what my box looks like. Let me grab it. This is ginormous. I was not expecting it to be this big at all. It arrived today and this is how big it is. So it literally takes up the entire viewfinder. It is so big. I could not believe it when the postman came and was like, this is for you. It's bad when the postman knows your name. But yeah, I'm very excited. So P.Louise, for any of you that may not know, is a makeup brand created by P.Louise. She is very intelligent. She has some incredible products out there. The way I discovered the brand was through their eye primers. I tried them, fell in love with them. Then she has like coloured eye bases and eyeshadow palettes that I've used. Don't think I've actually tried anything else from, oh no, the Cut Carver. I use her Cut Carver all the time. Other than that, I've not tried anything else from her so far. And she has so many incredible products out there. And I really wanted to get one of these budget boxes. So I finally tracked myself to one. I cannot believe how big it is. So in this video, I want to show you everything that's in this box. We're going to do swatches of all of it. We're going to test it all out. And we're going to apply it all to my face. So I just want to get started. When I open the box up, I can see there are 3 different products in here. So bear in mind, these are worth £30 per box. That's how much it cost me. The first product, when I take it out, is this one here. So this is an eyeshadow palette. This is her Blend Away 2022 eyeshadow palette. On her website, this retails at £40. So already, we've already made money back off this. This is what the packaging looks like. Absolutely stunning. P.Louise packaging, like always incredible. She puts so much effort into not only the products but the presentation of the products as well. Everything always looks so stunning, like so beautiful. Don't know why, but the camera just feels a little dark today. Should we just try adjust that a bit? Is that a bit better? It just feels really dark. I don't know why. I don't know if that's just me. So this is what the palette looks like. It is absolutely unreal. We open it up and those are the shades. They are absolutely stunning. So far I've got a green and yellow tone palette by her, and I've also got like a pinky yellowy orange tone palette. So now I've got some nudes, neutrals, some light pinks, some deeper pinks, and then some darker light browns, and so many shimmers. So this is insane. I love the design of this. You've got this little see-through heart there, and then you've also got a mirror, which I love it. I absolutely love it. The detail that's gone into this, I'm obsessed. And I love the concept of it as well. It says, blending away the bad vibes, blending away the fake friends with each and every tap of my palette. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love that. So we're going to go through each individual product, then we're going to put them on my face. So that is the first product. I cannot believe that actually came with it. Like, I know these boxes are good value, but the amount you actually get in them is ridiculous. So next we've got the thing that actually made me want to buy the box in the first place. This is her brand new blush palette. You can't actually buy this on her website yet. So when we open it up, wait, look at the packaging. It is so gorgeous. And when we open this up, let's get into it. I have had a sneak peek at all these first. This is what it looks like. So it's gorgeous, like a little box. And then, let's see, it's got a protective cap so that might end up falling out. And that's what it looks like when you open it up. It just looks absolutely unreal. So you've got this protective sheet here, you've got a full-size mirror, and then look at those shades. I'm sorry, but they are beautiful. I cannot decide which I like more, which one I want to try the most. I think this kind of corner is going to be my vibe. This I absolutely love. It looks like a dupe for the Dior blush. I love these because they're so out there and they're so different, as well as that you could probably use these for eyeshadows as well, which I want to try. These are so bright. I love how natural these are. And then these are like some corally kind of like peachy tones. So there's really something for everybody here, for everyone's skin tone, for everyone's preferences as well. So I absolutely love that. I can't tell you how much this is yet because it's unreleased, so you can't actually buy these ones yet. And then the final products I've got is the CEO and it's this palette here. How gorgeous is this? Like, this is beautiful. It says, if your dreams don't scare you, they are too small. This is one of the reasons I love P.Louise so much. I find her so inspirational, and like, I agree. I couldn't agree more with everything that she says. Like, she's such a dreamer and she works so incredibly hard. So this is what the palette looks like outside of the box, and when I open it up, it is basically a highlight version of the one we've just seen. I am obsessed. So if you've been on my channel for a while, you will know how addicted I am to highlighters. Like, I'm obsessed with them. I love them. It was probably the first, I think it was the second actually makeup product I ever tried. I used mascara and then highlight, and that's all I used for a while. Again, you've got a beautiful sized mirror, so good. And then look at these shades. They all have different imprints. So that one says CEO crossed out, and it says sheer. Then we've got this chapter is called My Turn, and then you've got all sorts of different things on here. BRB, I'm building my empire, and I love that. So many pretty shades. A few of these here I think you could actually use as like blush hybrids with highlighters. Let's just do a really quick swatch because they look unreal. It's like a duochrome kind of look. I'm actually obsessed. On my hand, that looks beautiful. So I've never tried a P.Louise blush or highlight before, so I'm really excited. I want to jump straight into this. We're going to go in with the blush palette first. I just cannot believe how much we've got for the money that I spent. Like, I'm actually blown away by this. I thought it was going to be this blush palette and maybe like one other thing, but to have all three of these, like, I think this is probably the best one she's ever done. So we're going to go in with the blush palette first. I've just got a Beauty Bay BB104 brush for this. I'm going to insert some swatches now so you can see all of the beautiful shades. I can't decide which shade to go in with first. I kind of want to try the You Give Me Butterfly shade, which is this beautiful corally shade down here, or maybe this one. I kind of like this one. This is Forever Yours. I kind of want to try that and then layer this beautiful like Cupid shade over the top of it. So we've got like a nice, more natural nude blush and then try the more intense one on top. That's what I'm going to do. Because I want this to still look quite matching because I'm going to be doing some Insta pics after this. I'm trying to be more consistent on Instagram, so I'm trying to upload every day over there. So it needs to look alright and not like completely odd. So I'm going to start this and just apply some. Oh wow, that is pigmented. I literally touched the pan with my brush, like I literally touched it once. How pigmented is that? That is gorgeous. I love that shade as well. I think that's a really nice, subtle, beautiful shade. I really like that. I'm going to quickly do something on the other side just so that they're matching, but then I want to go in with the bright pink because that looks so pretty. Normally I go for more of like a peachy blush, like more of a pinky nude, like more of these kind of like shades here. But I kind of want to go for something different, like with this really bright one. I'd never go for these kind of shades, but I just want to be more experimental and just try new things. So I'm going to tap into that Cupid shade. It doesn't actually have a name, it's just got a picture of Cupid on it, so that's what I'm going to call it. And then just apply some on here. It's very pigmented, and they are very buildable as well because it's actually blending quite nicely on top of the other one. But I think that's a gorgeous shade. Really like that. That is really nice. I absolutely love that colour. I really like this one as well, which is Love Me. They Definitely Love Me. I love that so much. I think I'd make a beautiful eyeshadow as well. But to be fair, blending it out on the back of my hand, it does look less intense. So I feel like that would make a really pretty blush as well. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm trying to only go in with a little bit at a time because it's a very pigmented product, which is obviously a good thing because a little bit will go a long way. but I prefer to get a little bit of product and build up to get the right placement, and just, I feel like it just works better for me to get little bits and build it up. But it's very, very pigmented. I'm only taking the tiniest bit. That's such a bright colour. I feel like it really brings some life back into my face. Yeah, I really like that. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Really lift my face with that. Do you know what? I never ever used to like blush, but now it's probably one of my favourite steps in my makeup routine. It used to always make it always made me feel like, I don't know, a bit like a clown. And like, you know, when you get some of those people that are just a bit too much and they have literal red spots on their face, like circles. I hated that look. That was never for me. So it kind of put me off blush, but now I use it more to structure my face and make my face look more like structured and like carved and things like that. It's blending out like a dream. Like, it is taking no blending at all. I'm just trying to build it up. Just keep going with like little layers to build it. But right now this is just so beautiful. It does look a little bit more intense in person, if I'm honest, than it does on camera, but I really, really like that. Now it's time to move on to the highlight. This one again, I'm really going to struggle to choose which shade to go for. I'm going to use again another Beauty Bay brush. This is the BB 105 brush. I'm throwing like a thicker, like a bigger brush for my highlight at the moment. Rather use a small, like precise one. I feel like it just blends it out so much easier. Just looks so much more natural on the skin. So into the, where's my highlight? Oh, there it is. I'm literally losing everything today. So into the highlight palette. Absolutely love this. I'm just trying to decide where to go with it, because these are like kind of like hybrid blush shades. But I love the gold ones and the white ones as well. I'm going to insert some swatches here now so you can see what each of them look like. I also love the fact that these have all got mirrors as well, because I can actually see what I'm doing rather than having to look into the viewfinder or like have a separate mirror, which I can find quite frustrating. Do you know what? I'm going to use two different shades, I think, on my face and see how they look. The only thing I've got so far that could be a problem is they look really, really glittery. Not sure how well, if at all, you can see it on the camera. Don't think you can really tell on camera, but they do look really glittery in person. I'm hoping that's just like a lot of shimmer. I'm going to try first making an income while making an impact, which is this gorgeous shade here. It's got a bit of a pinky tone, but it's a very light, very, very light shade. I'm just going to start that over here. That is like actually stunning. That is absolutely beautiful. Look at how easy that's gone on my skin. I love it. Should we go in with more of a gold tone one now? We're gonna go with this one, I think. I might mix these two together, because this one's like more of a dark golden, but this is like more of a light golden. Like, they're both quite pretty. There's CEO crossed out to be CEO, which I love, and then bank account looking like a phone number, and I'm here for both of those statements. So I'm going to mix the two and see what it looks like. Oh wow, if I'm honest, it's not as gold toned as I expected it to be, but it is on top of my blush. Oh, look at that. That's absolutely unreal. I'm taking the BRB Building an Empire down the centre of my nose. Okay, that one looks glittery. The other two just look shimmery, but that to me looks glittery. I'm not a massive glittery fan when it comes to highlight, but that's the kind of colour and that's the kind of shade that I would use like on my lids. I love a glittery highlight on my lids, so that I'd use that for that, but I probably wouldn't use that shade as an actual highlight. But wow. I'm sorry, look at that. That is absolutely unreal. That's blended in effortlessly. That just looks so glowy and natural. I actually love it. I'm so excited. We're going to go with the eyes now. So I'm going to just hop off camera for a sec, prime my eyes using the P.Louise base, and then I'll be back. So I've just gone off camera. I've zoomed you guys in a little bit closer, and I've just applied some eye tape, because I haven't done like a proper wing in a while, so I thought, why not do it with this palette? So going in with the palette now. This palette is humongous. It is giant. And let's have a look how many shades you're actually getting here. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 3, 6, 9, 10. So you get 50 shades in here. That is a lot of shades, and this is what the colour story looks like. You get some beautiful tones in here, a real variety. I want to go in first with the shade Ready to Achieve, which is a beautiful, warm, kind of like tawny brown. And I'm going to go in with my P.Louise brushes, of course. These are like my absolute favourite eye brushes. I bought them last year off her in like a sale. I think it's like a TikTok shop sale. And I've just been obsessed with them ever since. So we're going to start off with this one here. This is the P.Louise 272 brush. And we're going in with that Ready to Achieve shade. It is such a beautiful colour. One thing that Paige really does know how to do is eyeshadow. Like, look at that. I've literally just applied a really gentle sweep on my eyes and look at that. So we're going to go for kind of like a warm, smoky look today. I haven't done that in a little while, so that's what we're going to go for. I'm going to do both eyes as we go along so that they're nice and matching. But that is beautiful. Like, that shade is absolutely gorgeous. As soon as I opened the palette up, like, I was just drawn straight to it. Like, I just knew that was the shade we were going to end up using. I won't keep the eye tip on for the full eye look. It's just to do the outer wing. I think it'll make it look a little bit more dramatic and just look a bit cleaner. I'm now going to start to blend it out, and I'm going to use some of these neutrals up here. I think this one is the one we're going to use. I should use this one. Actually, I'll use this one here. This is called In the Moment. I think that's going to be absolutely perfect to blend out with. So a really nice nude that's just a little bit darker than my skin tone, so it'll hopefully be a good transition to my skin tone and that first shade we laid down. Oh, look at how well this is just blending out like an absolute dream. Yeah, oh, it's so easy to work with. I really, really like that. I'm going to keep blending this till I'm happy with it. I'll probably go in with the other shade as well and just keep building it up in layers. I'm just going to tap back into that Ready to Achieve shade. Just applying that right into my crease and start to blend it up. Oh, this is an absolutely stunning palette, and it really, really is. I want to go in with some like the darker shades. I might like bring you guys in a bit closer because I feel like you just can't see it the same as you can see it in person. Like, it is such a pretty, pretty palette. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with some of the deeper shades now. I want to start playing with some of those. I'm going to go with an even smaller brush. This is the 234 by P.Louise. It's a lot smaller on the end, a lot more defined. I think I'm going to go with like the burgundy, like the dark, dark burgundy colour. It's like between this one and this one for me. I think I'm going to go with this one here because it's a really, really gorgeous shade. It's called New Mindset. And I'm running this along that kind of crease that we've created. Like the line we've created with that tip there. I'm just blending it out a little bit. I'm running it back through my crease a bit as well. I'm just going to keep going over this until I'm happy with it. So it's been like nicely blended. So it looks really nice and smooth. But oh my days, I'm actually obsessed. Like, this palette is stunning. I've got two different P.Louise palettes so far. This one, the Money Shot palette, and I think it's If the Crown Fits, I think it is. It's like the chessboard palette, and it is stunning. Like, I love them all so much. So the more I buy from her, the more I want to buy from her. Like, she's literally such an intelligent person when it comes to like packaging, presentation, like just everything. The products themselves are just such good quality. This is currently how it's looking. I'm loving how it's coming together. I'm going in with the darkest shade in the palette and just using the tiniest bit, and I'm just running that along the line of that tip, just the tiniest bit of that, not going all the way up. Basically just like as if it was liner. We're just going to really blend that in, tiniest bit of it. Same thing on this side. Just make that edge really, really sharp and dramatic and just look as effective as possible. But I'm absolutely loving how this is looking so far. So I've just taken the tape off and this is how it's looking. I'm loving how this is coming together so far. So I'm going to go back in with my brush. I'm going to use, which one this is? It's the 272 brush. I'm going to start to focus more on those inner corners now. I want to use, I think the shade Willpower. It's like the first one we used, just a little bit lighter. And I'm just going to follow this through my crease and then towards my inner corner area. It's a nice brown, but nice quite light brown. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this eye. Just little circles to get that there. I'm going to do a bit more blending so it looks a little bit better, but we're going to use a different transition shade. I think I'm going to use like a lighter transition shade. Then I get to play with these shimmers, and I am so excited to have a play with these shimmers because there are so many beautiful colours in here I want to try. I'm going in with In the Moment, which is that nude we used earlier on, just to help blend this. And I'm just tickling that on the edges there, just to make them a little bit softer. And same thing on this side. Just like that. So this is how it's looking. Really coming together now. I'm going to go in with the shimmer. So it's really hard to decide what shimmer to go in with because there's so many beautiful, beautiful shimmers. I think the one I want to try is Myself First, which, look at that. It's gorgeous. Let's just start. Yeah, that is stunning. Look at how pretty that is. I love that. It's like a goldy, I don't know, it's just really pretty. It's like a yellow kind of gold. Very, very shimmery, very, very pretty. There's a couple in here that actually look like they're very, very duochrome because I've had a little look and a little swatch already. And they did look really, really nice. So I do want to try those as well. So I'm going to take a little bit of that gold on my inner corner as well. Oh, it's so pretty. I just love these shades. I think they're so, so cute. I love them. So I'm just going to blend that gold out a little bit more. Should we add another shimmer in as well? I quite like the stick with it. Oh, that's quite rough under the finger. That's a lot more glittery. Let's apply some of this on the top in the centre and see what it looks like. I feel like that one's a little bit brighter. Try it over here. Yeah, I think that's like a brighter colour. Oh, I really like that. That's so pretty. That's really nice. I'm just going to like blend it backwards, so from the dark into the glitter. This is how it's looking. I actually love this so much. I think the colours are so pretty. I'm obsessed. So that is it. That is my full first impressions unboxing. I'm just having a go and having a play with the budget box from April 2023 from P.Louise. I'm ridiculously impressed. Like, the value for money is ridiculous. Like I said before, this palette alone is worth about £40, and I just think that's crazy. It's like less than £1 per shade because you get 50 shades in here. That is absolutely unreal. I think the palette is definitely worth the money. Looking at the other bits, the blush palette and the highlight palette are absolutely stunning. They're definitely going to be staples in my routine. You get 8 shades in each palette, and they're all so beautiful. Like, I cannot fault them at all. Packaging as well, 10 out of 10. Overall, I'm very, very impressed and very, very happy. So I hope you all have enjoyed this video. If you have, please don't forget to smash that thumbs up button for me, as well as leave me a lovely little comment in that comment section down below. And please do subscribe to my channel for more content just like this, because it really does help me out. But that is it from me for today, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye!